Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. I'm going to do something a little bit different today because a lot of the work I'm doing on the Mini Cooper SR53 is not brilliant for videoing, etc. Although I'm looking to probably do something on replacing the or adding lowering springs to the car, so I'm keeping an eye out for that one, guys. And as you can see, some bits back from vapor blasting are ready for the rear subframe rebuild, so keeping an eye out for that one. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I'm going to do a bit of something on the M4. I normally do a weekly or bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, usually every week, much to the annoyance of my neighbours, a maintenance wash on my BMW M4 Competition. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to concentrate on the wheels. You can get there. I'm going to just show what I do with regards to keeping my wheels in tip-top condition, cleaning them, how to protect them, etc., what products I use. So without further ado, we'll crack on with that. So I'm actually going to concentrate on the wheels, actually show you how I go about it, cleaning the wheels. I do clean my car, I give it a maintenance wash at least every 2 weeks, usually once a week, much to the annoyance of the neighbours, etc. But I want to show you how I go about it with particularly the alloy wheels. The product at the front, the Redline pH neutral wheel cleaner, I don't use on a regular basis, only every now and then to remove some embedded iron particles. But what I also have is what I usually use is the ceramic wash and wax to give it some kind of protection, because inside the bucket there, a myriad of brushes and whatnot, is a wash glove, which is what I usually use. And on the tyres, mainly on the tyres, I use the Turtle Wax high perform wheel and tyre prep for the tyre walls. It's an alkaline based product, which is really strong, really good at removing all the old coatings from tyres, or tyre dressing should I say, any dirt, grime embedded in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on the wheels today. As you can see, the calipers are a little bit mucky as well. So this is a maintenance wash, not a full decontamination wash, etc., or paint correction, etc. It's just what I do on a weekly basis. Overall, the car, as you can see, I washed it last weekend, and as you can see on the side steps there, the car is filthy and looking absolutely filthy. The carbon fibre diffuser, I will do another full maintenance wash, but as I say, I wanted to concentrate mainly on the wheels today, and I will be doing the A Good Lady's Mini Countryman at the same time. Just wanted to go into the wheel a little bit so you can see. So overall, it's not that bad, but for me it is. You can see there. So it's just 1 week's worth of road grime, brake dust, etc., which I'm going to look to clean off today. Okay, so first and foremost for me, what I do is you don't have to do this, because you can apply the chemicals, any chemicals, to a dry wheel and tyre, but I always give it a rinse off, as I do with the bodywork of the car prior to a snow foam. This isn't sponsored by Turtle Wax, by the way. I just happen to work for them, so I guess it isn't, because I do work for them, but this is just me and how I go about things. So first and foremost, give it a rinse off. Okay, so normally my weekly routine doesn't include the Redline pH neutral wheel cleaner, because I do it all by hand, but for all intents and purposes for this one I'm actually going to use it just to demonstrate how it works. So smear all the surfaces of the alloy wheel. And we'll let that dwell. So what happens is the active ingredients, as you can see on the brake disc already, it reacts with the iron particles which invariably come out of the brake pads, and when they're hot they do tend to embed themselves into the wheel, the lacquer in the or the clear coat in your wheels. And so basically you've got tiny little particles of iron, which is the same as when they do a chemical decontamination on your bodywork, on your paintwork. It's exactly the same, little pieces of iron and fallout. So what happens is that pH neutral redline wheel cleaner, what it does, it reacts with those tiny little iron particles and solubilizes them, so basically that they can be rinsed away. You can see how quickly it's reacting with the brake disc, because that is made of iron steel, and it takes a little bit longer on the wheel. Basically, there shouldn't be the amount of times I wash my wheel, there shouldn't be a great deal in there, but there will be some, and I can see a couple of very small spots starting to change colour now. So it's a really good alloy wheel cleaner. It's safe to use on all alloy wheels because of the fact it's pH balanced, so it's not alkaline like the wheel and tyre prep. It's a really strong wheel cleaner. I tend not to use that. I use it on mainly on the tyres, but it's a really good for stubborn dirt and whatnot on your wheels. It's a really good cleaner, very effective, very quick, but you don't want to let that dry on your wheel. So as you can see, there shouldn't be a great deal, to be fair, but yeah, you can just start to see how it's reacting with those tiny little iron particles. Now what you can do, you can agitate the formula to give it a little bit more bite. I think I might do it again on my wife's car front wheel, see how we get a reaction, but if you leave that for a good few minutes, it will react, and you'll be able to see all the iron particles. So I'll give it another minute or two. Okay, so 2 or 3 minutes have passed there. There's actually a lot more than I anticipated. This stuff, if there's plenty of iron, it will turn bright red. I've seen wheels, the whole wheel looks just like a wall of red. Yeah, because I would clean my wheels every single week, pretty much, at least 3 out of 4 weeks in a month, or 4 weeks out of 5. It's a 5-week month. So yeah, that's not too bad. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jet that off, and then I'll just go through in real time what I use and how I go about it. So hopefully you may find this useful. If not, okay, whatever. But thanks. You can see how that's turning brown. You might be able to see it, you might not. But that's just lifting all the browning, all the dirt and grime out of the tyre. And there's a stick bristle brush on the face of the tyre. So I will do that. I'll rinse that off. You'll notice I used two different brushes for the barrels. Heavy microfiber one, larger one should I say, and a little one to get behind the brake caliper. So now what I do is I go into all the brush, detailing brush. Yeah, this has got the ceramic wash and wax in there, so I'm washing, but I'm also applying some protection, some SiO2 protection. Not forgetting the caliper. As I say, this is the way I do it. Might not be the way the professionals do it, but each to their own. And I use my glove, and I got all the spokes. And on this particular wheel, the Competition 20-inch wheel, there's a bit of a lip on the inside, so it's really good to get behind with this glove, get in between and get all the dirt and grime off. You can manipulate your fingers in there to give it a right good clean, which is good. I think at some point in the future I'll need to do a wheel off, proper clean, get some tar remover on the inside of the barrels to get rid of the tar spots that you generally get on your inside. So then I've basically done everything. Pretty much it per wheel. What I will do is I'll show you later how I finish it off once I've done the whole car. I'm not going to show you every single wheel, but once the car's dry I'll show you how I finish it off, what tyre dressing I put on there as well. So as you can see, I don't know if you can tell there, those. What I hate is a build-up of tyre dressings, which makes it look awful. When I first bought this car, when they washed it for me, when they prepped it, that's what they did. It just looked awful. So the first thing I had to do was bring it home and clean it properly. But as you can see there, sparkly, much better, much better. So it didn't take too long, a few minutes. Like I said, I don't always use the Redline wheel cleaner, and you could tell by the lack of bleeding there, that for want of a better word, that it didn't need it. So and that's just down to the fact that I clean my wheels on a regular basis. So that's it as far as the wheels concerned. I will come back in a few minutes when I've done the whole car, and I'll show you how I finish them off. So I thought I'd just show you a difference between my car and my good lady's, because her car does many more miles than mine does, and because of the way our work lives are, sometimes our paths don't always cross should I say, when we are when I'm cleaning the cars. So my wife's might get done once a month, twice a month, and as you can see, there's a significant difference in the tyre and foam prep and in particles. So I just thought I'd show you that one. And actually, do you know what? I'm going to share with you what it looks like in a minute when I've agitated and ready to rinse it clean. So here we go. I agitated it, as you can see, brushed inside the wheel barrels and the face and everything. So here we go. And there we have it, one clean wheel. Yes, she has curved it, but there you go. Okay, so wash done. We're pretty much done. Whole car's done. If you want me to do a full maintenance wash, run through how I go about it, just let me know in the comments. What I'm doing now is putting a dressing on the tyre. As you can see, it's dry now. The high performance wheel and tyre cleaner does a fantastic job of getting that right back in. Any oils, anything in there, obviously except for the oils that be in the rubber. So what I like to do is use a wet and black gel. I just put it onto an applicator sponge and then apply directly to the tyre. What I like about this is you can be very precise in how and where you apply it, as well as you can determine how wet a look you want. Or, I mean, I don't like a absolutely wet slick look that some people like. I like more of a satin finish, but for me this wears well. It's quite durable. It's silicone based, it's not water based. There's not a great deal of fling, if any at all. I always let it give it plenty of time to dry overnight, usually, or an hour or so before I drive away. As you can see, it was on really easy, really quickly, and that's pretty much it, done with the wheels. So thanks again, just a very quick one today, guys and girls, but hopefully you found that useful. If you like it, then please drop a like, and any comments, greatly appreciated. Till the next time, bye.